Hey guys, this is Miranda. Welcome back to Nubian Queen of Cups. Today's video is going to be for the sign of Pisces. This is an oracle reading for the sign of Pisces. Thank you so much, Pisces, for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my videos. You guys have been so awesome to me for the month of October and early part of November, and I really do appreciate you guys. My Pisces, you guys are my little fishies. I'm also a Pisces, so it gives me great pride to see when my fellow Pisceans show their love and support. All right, guys, I'm going to start this reading. The cards have been pre-shuffled and laid out for you so I can get right going into the video. Okay? I'll be starting off. Your grounding card is called Get Grounded, or your foundational card, I should say. It says Get Grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Okay, I resonate with this card already because as a Piscean, I'm always trying to stay connected to source, to universe. I'm always trying to stay in one mindset. You see, she has the lining is going straight through her. All of her chakras are centered. She looks to be sitting somewhere like in a forest, okay? And she's around an abundance of flowers, beautiful flowers and trees, and you see nature in the background. So for this month, Pisces, Spirit is telling us to get grounded. We are empaths. We are very highly sensitive beings, and we require staying connected to nature. Okay? It's a must. In order for us to thrive and be successful, Pisceans must remain grounded, or we can become very snooty, unbalanced. You know, at times we can become very mean when we're not centered. We get agitated. All right, so that message there is telling us to get grounded for the rest of the month. Okay, we have the Ten of Pentacles here. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands, and we also have the Six of Swords. Okay, so this oracle reading is telling us that we are able to manifest the life that we desire as it relates to money and finance, but we have to be very careful about what we do once we get the finance, the resources that we desire, or the things that we have acquired. We cannot become selfish and hold on to things so tightly that we don't allow things to flow freely. Okay, because our main message here is saying to get grounded. So when you're grounded, you don't stifle things. You don't hold things close to the chest. You're able to release and allow things to move forward freely. Okay, sometimes we just have to walk away from certain things when it's not working out. A lot of times when your back is up against a wall or you keep hitting roadblocks, that's spirit telling you that you have to change your way of thinking and moving forward. You have to move forward in order to see growth. We know that the King of Wands is a person or individual who is a leader, who knows how to legislate, someone who knows basically how to rule. Okay, so for Pisceans this month, Spirit is saying, okay, you have the abilities to become leaders and rulers, and you're able to strategically strategize projects, management. You know, you can even become CEOs. People who you might even, a few of you might be even going to law school. Okay, because we know that kings and rulers are people that know the law. All right, so if you are in school and you studying to become a lawyer, that's great, but know that law is a key thing that you should know if you're going into that field. All right, and if you're going into law school and you're studying law, you know that it can be very rewarding for you, right? Law school can be very rewarding for you, but at the same time, it can also be very taxing. All right, it's something that's very expensive to become a part of, and then with student loans and all that thing. So that could be a reason why you want to hold on to your money so tightly this month. But Spirit is saying, stay grounded, get grounded. It's okay to have to it's okay to want to save and to be a little frugal in your spending. That's quite all right, especially if you're students. But don't be so caught up with holding on to things so tightly. And it doesn't have to be money. Okay, it doesn't have to be money. It can be relationships. You know, it could be friends. If you're friends with someone, and sometimes Pisces can be known to be very jealous people. So if you have a best friend and your best friend wants to have become friends with someone else that you don't care for, you don't particularly like, you might become very, territorial over your friend and not want them to share their time with other people. So we tend to hold on tightly, and Spirit is saying no, stay grounded. Okay, stay grounded because you're a leader, and leaders don't have to exemplify those type of characteristics. Being selfish and jealous, because those are not things that we should want to practice in. Okay, and if you find yourself doing those things, take a breath. Do something nice for the other individual. That's how you can learn how to get to know other people, by saying, okay, you know what? Let me call up so and so and take them out for lunch, or dinner. Let's go grab a cup of coffee so I can get to know you better. And that's usually all it takes. Be the first person to break the ice. Okay? Break the ice. We have to be grounded. Pisceans, please. We have to stay grounded. Our sign demands it. We have to. Because a lot of times not a lot of times, when you don't remain grounded, everything else becomes imbalanced. It affects your spirituality. It affects your emotional acuity. It affects even your health, and I found that stuff out, you know in my own personal experience. When I'm not balanced, my health is affected by it. I personally cannot be around people that are negative, because when I'm around people that are negative, I absorb that negativity and it affects me physically. Okay? So we have to remain grounded. We have to remain positive. We have to think positive. We have to always be those that are givers and not takers. Please, Pisceans, because we deal with every zodiac sign. Okay, we're the 12th zodiac sign in astrology. So that says that we have a piece of every little zodiac sign within us. And that's a big calling to have. Spirit entrusted us to be the ones who would, you know, have a little piece of every zodiac sign within us, and we have to learn how to balance that, because we most Pisceans are light seers. We are healers. We want to see the world, you know, happy, free flowing. We don't want to see the world in chaos, because when we see chaos, that means chaos is coming our way, and we can't deal with that. Right? So our main focus for this month and the remainder of this month is to please remain grounded. Get grounded. If you are an empath, get grounded so you can share your light with others. Our ultimate job here on this earth is to bring as much light to the earth as possible, because there is so much darkness around us. And so we have to be clear. Our energies have to be clear. All right, we got to connect with nature. When it's sunny outside, go outside and get some sunlight. We need the sunlight. Sunlight gives you energy. It raises your vibration. Okay? So I just wanted to remind you guys to do that. If you, like I said, if you're dealing with anything concerning monies, look good for us this month. Okay? But we got to be careful how we dispense this money. Please know that money has to be able to move and flow freely. Money cannot be held so tightly that it doesn't allow you to grow financially. Okay, we got the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay, so money is not an issue for us this month, right? But just make sound decisions as it relates to your resources, your money. Okay, rule as make decisions as a sound leader would, someone who is clear in their thoughts, someone who's not emotional when they have to make decisions. Don't be an emotional shopper. For those of you, there's like maybe two or three of you, don't become an emotional shopper. When you get money and spirit blesses you with money, don't just take that money and go shopping with it. Take some of it and invest into something else that's going to allow it to grow, which will ultimately allow you to grow. Okay? And if it's not working out, move on. Please move on to calmer waters, move on to places that's going to allow you to remain grounded. If you're in an environment that's causing you to be anxious, uneasy, you're not sleeping at night, you got to pack your bag, take your child, and keep it going. You got to move on to calmer waters. If you're in an environment that's causing you distress, you're becoming anxious, you can't sleep, you don't feel at ease, Pisces, move on, okay? If that's your situation. And then from my oracle deck here, my psychic oracle deck, we got the card number 17, which is to heal. And then we got the card number 0, which is to trust. So you see, healing and trusting. This gentleman here has been able to break the shackles, and he has been able to heal himself. He's standing on the light, but he was bound at some point. And some of you might be bound too. You might be bound to your careers. You might be bound to a relationships that doesn't suit you or serve you no good. Okay? And look at the center of his chest. That light is beaming straight up to the center of his chest. So ultimately, at one point in time, this individual was shackled. They were chained down. They weren't free, but he was able to heal himself. And once he healed himself, look, you see how the shackles just fall right off? They fall right at the wayside. Okay? So Pisces, we have to be able to do this during the rest of this month. Heal yourselves so you can continue to grow spiritually, financially, emotionally. And then you have to trust. You have to be able to trust. When you trust, you can close your eyes. Somebody says, okay, I want you to fall backwards. They used to do that in school. You know, if you trust the individual that says, just listen to my voice, close your eyes and fall back into my arms, that's a major thing for a lot of people, because a lot of us don't trust people. We don't trust our situations. We don't trust the experiences that spirit has us going through. Universe has us going through certain things to test us and to show us, listen, you need to learn how to trust more. I'm not going to tell you everything that's going to transpire. I'm going to give you little nuggets along the way. You have to close your eyes and just release and trust. Okay? And as you do that, you become grounded. See, the answers are right here within the cards. All you have to do is hear the message, receive it, and then say, yes, okay, I can resonate with that part of the message. All right? So heal, trust, and then you're going to become grounded in the process. Healing and trusting spirit is going to cause you to become grounded in your lives as light workers, as doctors, as lawyers, as teachers, as parents, you know, as just people that give back to society as a whole, right? So Pisces, I'm rooting for you. I wish you all the best. I wish you a happy Thanksgiving. If you're in the United States, continue to stay grounded. And I look forward to talking to you guys for the month of December. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.